Ladies and gentlemen, this is Discussing the Universe
with Drake.
and Ty. And today is, well, technically the day of New Year's Eve, because we neglected to record on Tuesday. And, well, today's topic is going to be a year-end review.
Of course.
And predictions for 2021. So, personally,
I have a new microphone.
You have a new microphone?
That's nice.
That's good.
Yes, I failed to mention this. And so now you can probably hear me a lot more clearly than the Mr. Me, Drake.
Ow, stop.
I'm sorry. I apologize. That was mean and cruel.
It was mean. How could you? I am deeply offended.
For my resolution for 2021 is to not yell into people's headphones.
That's a pretty easy resolution. Good on you.
Just stop it. Just stop doing it.
We could. Oh yeah, resolutions. That's another thing. I think my resolution. I wanna get more focused and like try to improve my art style. That's definitely gonna be a thing because like I want to do that anyway. But if I make it a resolution, I also get to achieve my resolution.
Yeah.
It's two birds with one stone. Art is hard.
It is, honestly.
Yeah. I'm for those of you who don't know, which is basically everybody, I'm currently making a custom phone case, like a design that's going to go on it. Since
I didn't even know that.
All right, new news to the entire world. I'm making a design for my phone case, and I've gone through several different kinds of like just backgrounds. And like I finally settled on one, but I was eating breakfast like earlier, and I thought of something where it was like, wait, what if it was half red? And I copied the Tokyo Ghoul thing where it's like something reflective on the bottom and top. And now I gotta test that, because if it looks cool, I gotta do it. But if it doesn't look cool, and I wasted time.
I mean, well, it's just a gamble at that point.
Yes, and you know what? New Year's resolution. Be more decisive with my decisions.
Beat your gambling addiction, or okay.
I am not. I'm not. I don't have a gambling addiction. That is wrong.
Really? Yeah.
I don't.
Are you sure?
I don't have any kinds of addictions.
None at all. No addictions.
Other than my sugar addiction, and the fact that I've been playing Minecraft a lot. Maybe too much.
Minecraft is a very healthy addiction to have.
Yes, get addicted to Minecraft, not hard drugs. That's the message of today's podcast.
Yeah. That should be the message of everyone's podcast, honestly.
But if you want more messages on the podcast, make sure to follow all the social media, join the Discord.
Follow the social media. Oh, yeah.
Speaking
I will for the podcast thingy. This is the finale of the first
season 1, baby.
First batch, season 1. I'm gonna be putting the We're still gonna be doing it, but I'm gonna be putting it on the second channel, as to not clutter up the main channel, where I'm gonna be doing the special funny thing, special funny project. I'm announcing literally.
Well, like an hour.
The day that you're hearing this, yeah. So yeah, the second channel is gonna be in the description. Go follow that if you want to keep up with the podcast. Also, join the Discord if you also want to keep up with it, because we announce it whenever a podcast episode goes up. So that's a good way to keep track of it.
And you get and if you join the Discord, you get a guest star.
It's amazing. It's a win-win situation for everyone. All right.
Yeah, we get socialization. Please,
which is important in these trying times. And especially in this
2020,
year, in 2020. Hey! All right.
I walked into this year. It was like senior year. I was really worried. Like I was like, oh man, winter break. That was pretty cool. Played in some snow. Went to Canada. And I went back and I was like, oh man, this is the last semester I'm gonna have with these guys. And I didn't think these guys, instead of in my head definition being the seniors, literally everybody.
Yeah.
I didn't think it would be like that. Yeah, socialization. I miss it very much, because I remember the final day of like going to school, and I was like, oh, okay, so this is only going to be a few weeks. I can download
Of
my
course,
projects
yeah.
when I get back. And so I didn't upload my projects into a USB that I had at school. And I'm like,
That's rough. It's really rough.
frick! Because, like, we have a senior friend who also had some projects, and his stuff was deleted. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
it's-
no.
All the stuff gets deleted after your senior year. Like everything. Like
Yeah. Like your
all-
account entirely. It's just blip,
your
gone.
account entirely. So you got to download everything off of Google Drive.
Shoot, I got to start doing that.
What's the
because,
Microsoft one?
I have a lot of stuff.
OneDrive.
It's OneDrive. Office, whatever the
Yeah, whatever.
whatever it is. Yeah.
But yeah, I gotta start downloading all that stuff because they're just gonna purge it by the end of the semester.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna keep like my tests that I scanned, but like,
Yeah,
there's some
okay.
important
This year,
stuff there.
my school account Google Drive has been just being clogged up this year by scanning so many homework assignments and tests.
That's because you don't make any good folders and like rename things.
Well,
Like-
that would involve effort, and
That-
you know,
It literally takes 2 seconds to click
yeah,
right
2
click.
seconds, too much of effort. Okay.
2 seconds spent doing something unimportant, I guess, when instead you could be subscribing to the YouTube channel. and
Subscribing
hitting
to
the Okay, but,
YouTube channel.
like, literally, it takes like 2 seconds, Drake.
I know.
and it would
I know,
make
but
your
also
life so much easier.
I'd still have to delete them.
Yeah, but that
It
means
doesn't change the way
you
that I
can
have
just,
to go through and delete them.
No, you can delete the folder, and it'll say, "Hey, do you want to delete everything in the folder?" Yes. It's not that difficult.
Yeah, well, I would have had to think about that like ages ago. It's too late now.
We should have had this conversation like a few months ago, and I could have been like, "Wait, you're not putting things into
Probably.
folders?"
Yeah, I put other stuff into folders, just not that stuff.
Right.
Just because it's easier to just take the picture and upload it. And
Oh,
looking
yes.
over, especially this year, because usually all the excess papers are like stuffed in my binder or whatever, and I clear that out and I just kind of throw stuff away.
Yeah.
But this year, it's just been piling up, and it makes me see how much stuff I write in like just school. Just how much paper I go through, writing and writing and writing and writing. How many
Yeah,
hours have I spent just writing random stuff for school
I mean,
that I will never actually
look-
use?
Okay, let's just assume then, like some quick maths. Like, you know, maybe you spend 7 hours a week doing English homework. You know.
Yeah.
And you know, in the 52 weeks, it's like, or not 52, but like it's like 48. That's a lot of hours. Because I don't feel like doing that math in my head.
I'm doing the math. What
Okay,
did we
do that.
say? We
It's,
said
it's
7
times
times
48.
48. That's
Yes.
336 hours,
Yeah.
which is 14 days. So that's 2 weeks of my life
Spent
like,
writing.
spent writing.
That's just English homework. Like, you know.
It takes a toll on us.
It does. It does. And this year's been very difficult for everybody.
Yeah.
Um,
I hear that some people will be like, this year was I've learned a lot from this year. I've grown from this year. We needed this year. I'm like, no.
we did not need this year.
All you learned was that, oh, I should not have been taking things for granted. And
Yeah, that
if
is
you
what-
already
that is
weren't
what I
thinking
learned,
that,
yeah.
then like
I learned.
you gotta be more careful about death. Like it could come at any time. You gotta understand everything is special, man.
I learned how important socializing was to me. Like I thought I didn't really need it. I thought it was like, ew, humans, lame.
Okay, I will admit that, yeah.
And then
Yeah,
and
I was
then,
like,
all
I
of
could
a
just stay
sudden-
on my computer all the time
No,
and just talk to
it's
people.
sad.
I was like, no,
It's sad. I miss people.
I want to go out and do stuff.
Yeah. I want to be able to go to the mall and spend my like freaking movie tickets that I have sitting on my desk, and they have been sitting on my desk for over a year now. Because I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna use them for like Wonder Woman when it comes out. And it's like because I saw the first one, and I thought it was really neat.
Yeah.
And then so I got these movie tickets, and I'm like, sweet, that's gonna be really cool. But no,
But no,
no,
never happened.
never will.
Like right before this happened, my family was like, we're gonna spend some money and we're gonna get the like Disneyland like year
Oh.
pass.
Oh.
And no, what happened was so far they're just like, okay, so the pass is extended the amount of time the quarantine has lasted. So basically we're just waiting to use
You're
it,
just
but
waiting
the
to go
time
to
keeps on
Disney.
getting further and further away.
Right, because people keep going out and partying, which isn't going to change today, by the way. One of my friends is like going over to like a friend's house, and I'm like, but, uh, mm. and apparently they're having a huge party, and I'm just like, come on, guys,
That's unfortunate.
come on.
Well, I mean, I feel like we passed that threshold ages ago.
No,
I feel like
no, the threshold is everybody's infected. That's the threshold.
The threshold is it's at least in California, it's 1 in 80 people right now.
Wow.
So if you even go out to get groceries, you are encountering like at least 2 people,
Maybe 2
that have it.
2 or 3.
So that's what I mean by the threshold has been passed. If you go outside at all, then you are at risk. So I kind of understand why people might just not care anymore, but at the same time...
They're not thinking that. They're not thinking that. They're thinking, oh, sweet party. They're not thinking, oh, well, since the threshold is passed, it truly doesn't matter statistically.
Yeah, okay.
Whether or not.
Yeah.
Like, they're just thinking, oh, yay, New Year's party.
Before, at the beginning of this, back in March, we could have stopped it.
We
could have ended it in effort if everyone
It could have been really
didn't
easy.
do it. But,
remember like the like Karens who were just like refusing to put on masks, and like it's like,
Yeah.
I have a health condition, and it's like I saw, like, you know, the Whole Foods in like LA near the
I
old
think
VR
so, yeah.
place. Yeah, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
there was a Karen there who was
Alright.
like, I have a breathing problem. Ma'am, you were wearing the mask in the hot sun outside and took it off when you got inside into the cool air.
Why?
What? What?
It doesn't make sense. I mean,
Yeah, and actually, another thing, a personal experience was I went to this delicious place called Cake Monkey.
Okay.
They have really good food, and it's basically one party inside the store per time, you know, which is a really good system.
alright.
And outside, I see this woman, and she has her mask just in her hand. And like,
What's the point of that?
yeah, people are just like passing on the street and stuff, and I'm like, you gonna put that on?
You're just gonna put it on.
I mean, like,
Well,
I didn't
you
say
brought it.
anything.
You might as well just
Yeah,
put
and, like,
it on.
she was waiting for us to leave, and it was like, but that doesn't help. That's not it, Chief.
Yeah.
And I just keep getting more disappointed, you know. And it's just like, come on, guys. We are really good at being good, but we can also be really bad, and this is being really bad.
Yeah, it's mostly bad,
It's
honestly.
mostly bad. That's true. But it was just so disappointing. Yeah. I am thoroughly disappointed.
That's basically the year summarized. Disappointing.
Thoroughly disappointed.
Thoroughly disappointed in everything.
Yeah.
I remember back in January where it was like, oh, haha, funny because what was it? I don't even remember at this point. Some country tried to missile strike the U.S. or something, and we were like, oh, it's World War III time,
I think it was
guys.
North
We're gonna get
Korea.
drafted.
I
Was
think
it North Korea? I thought
believe
it was
it-
like some smaller place,
no,
like
no,
Syria or something.
It was North Korea running a missile test, I think,
All right.
or something like that.
And
Maybe
then we're
I'm
like,
wrong.
oh, it's gonna be funny. We're all gonna get drafted. Oh, so it's all
I
over.
was actively against getting drafted, by the way, and like in the friend group, I think I'm the one who's like has to set everybody straight. It's like, no, hang on, no,
But then in February, like it was Australia
yeah,
being
burning,
bonfired,
and it was like, oh,
and I was like,
oh,
okay,
no.
okay, it's fine, I
that's-
guess.
That's a big problem. And then after
March
that,
came, and I was just like,
Did you see the post on Instagram? Where it was like the 2020 meme calendar.
yeah, I've seen that everywhere. I'm on every single meme platform.
Speaking of meme platforms, Discord is a meme platform. You should join.
You should follow our Discord and post your best Your best discussing
meme.
the universe memes that you've definitely made.
Yep,
Because we're
obviously.
very popular.
You're big fans, so
There's
make
a
the
lot
memes.
of things that can
Oh.
be memed.
Actually, a thing about that, I was on one of those public Discord servers, and I joined the voice chat, and I was like, "Oh my god, I want to hear more of your voice. Do you have a YouTube channel?" And I actually did promote the podcast there, so it was
very
cool.
epic.
Yeah, I believe I gained a subscriber today.
Let's go.
Yeah. So yeah, that was really cool. They did discover my making creme brulee for extra credit project I did for French. That was fun.
Well, I mean that's
just on my channel. So
yeah,
go watch that video.
go out or don't. You don't. It's a school project.
It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even do it like in French.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, then what was the point?
The point was to demonstrate French art, and I asked if it could be culinary, and so creme brulee was born.
Honestly, I always get like what? I always get French and like Italian stuff mixed up sometimes.
That's fine.
Except for like the Eiffel Tower. Like I know this. I
That
know
is in
that's
Italy.
from Italy. I'm not stupid.
Come on, guys. We all know it's in Italy. Keep telling me it's in this Francais place. I mean, what are you talking about?
Francais.
Frace.
Fraque.
Frace.
Frac.
France. Oh wait, no.
Wait a second. That
We
just
came full circle.
whoa.
That just goes to show it all loops, because apparently every 100 years there's some kind of global catastrophe. Like
every single 20s, there is not even just a global catastrophe, a global pandemic.
That's true.
Specifically,
Yeah.
It's
this one.
We all knew this was coming.
Bad.
We all knew this was coming.
Yeah.
We were making the memes about every 20s there's a big contagion. Haha. Wouldn't it be funny if there was? And then there was. We could have prepared, but we didn't. We thought it was all a funny joke, but no, it's a definitive pattern now.
Yeah. You know that there was a research paper posted about smallpox in like the 19-somethings, and it literally said if people maintain a safe distance from each other and stay inside, then this virus will pass shortly. And people didn't listen then. People didn't listen now. You know,
Exactly.
like I thought the whole point of history was so we could learn not to make the same mistakes. Whoopsie.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe this was just a fluke, and when I'm 40 and there's another global pandemic, we'll be completely fine.
I'm gonna knock on wood here, but I doubt that there's gonna be another global pandemic for a while.
You think people are gonna learn?
No, I don't think there's not gonna be even a virus in general. It's just not going to exist.
I guess so. This is one of the most powerful ones, but like, what if it mutates? Like, what if like this is just the norm? You know, like what if things just keep mutating because we made too many antibacterials and antiviral things
What?
that they learned?
How would that even?
They learn to become resistant through mutations.
If they learn
over time.
to become resistant, and the death ratio goes up, because right now it's the death count is really high because of there's a lot of people infected right now, but the death rate is only like 99.9% chance of living. So
I was worried there. You were like, the death rate is 99.9%.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm about to say is, if those numbers were swapped, then the world would end. I legitimately think that if like there was a virus that was immune to any and all like resistances of anything, and had like a higher than 50% chance of infecting you, people would not care and start killing themselves, then stay inside for the rest of their existences in a mundane and boring life of pain.
No, it's because we evolve too. You know, like
humans don't evolve that fast.
True.
Also, like immune systems building a resistance, again, that only happens if you survive it.
Yeah.
And if the death count is over 50, then nothing is going to change.
That's why we need vaccines. That's why you should vaccinate.
Oh, but in your hypothetical situation, the vaccines just don't work.
I guess so.
What happens if there's just an unkillable virus?
I think I'm thinking of the phage versus bacteriophage war. basically viruses that eat bacteria, but bacteria that can fight back against said viruses, and they're in a constant arms race with each other. I think I might be thinking of that.
That might be true.
I learned that this year, by the way. It was a very
Really?
informational video. Yeah. I learned it in January.
Back in January when the information was irrelevant.
Well, technically it was relevant. The virus existed. It was just not widespread.
Also, I don't think the virus is going to mutate that fast.
It already mutated 3 times, and people have identified it.
Yeah, but the fact that it hasn't changed literally anything means that it does not matter.
It won't mutate into something that we need an entirely new vaccine for.
Exactly.
I hope.
Please. It's not. No virus in history has ever done such a thing. As far as I'm aware,
it requires millions of generations to mutate. So we should be fine. Please, that would be nice. But yeah, since the vaccine actually is out, it's just a matter of mass production, and schools are actually debating coming back in February. So
well, I'll say a lot of the schools I've heard are open already. They've already back.
Oh, they're already.
It's just ours. It's quite literally just because we live in California and there's so many people.
Oh well, okay, that's understandable.
Tons of schools in like the Midwest are open.
That's true. Actually, I have a friend in Virginia who's going to school.
Yeah, so which I'm very jealous of all of them.
I mean, I'm jealous, but if it's to keep people safe, then might as well stay home.
Yeah. But how long is this gonna last?
I guess until February.
We've been asking this for ages.
I guess until February.
It is kind of weird how it was originally. I mean, it's probably just because no one was staying home.
What if it's literally an exact year?
If it's an exact year, that'd be crazy. We're almost about to hit the year.
What a weird coincidence that happens.
I'm gonna shoot you
around me.
if this happens. Okay. I'm gonna.
What if I made it so we went back on the exact day everybody was forced to leave?
That's like 2 weeks before school ended. Okay.
Shoot, you're
right. I would not be happy with
right,
that. I would.
Right.
I really wanted second semester to be good.
I'm pulling it back. I just want to go back. It'd be.
I remember saying earlier, months ago, that if 2021 the virus is still a thing, I would just not care anymore. But that was mostly as a joke. That was mostly as what? No. It was mostly as a joke. Partially wasn't. Mostly as a joke because I assumed that it wouldn't go that far because originally it was 2 weeks, then it was 2 months, then it was 5 months, then it was 7 months. Now it's 9 months.
Your belief in
actually, I know it's 10
has
months.
Crippled you.
It's 10 months.
No.
My belief in humanity. Well, it's always how we've been
That's true.
Described in the funny movies. It's oh, we can work together, guys.
No, we cannot. Hey, can you wear your mask, please? Shut up! I have a breathing condition.
It does bring up an important moral question, though. Of
shoot.
What? Okay. So at the start of this, if everyone had worked together, all right, we could have kept basically no deaths, and we could have gotten rid of it within a month. All right.
Mm-hmm.
But now that it's gotten to the point of pretty much everyone is infected. A ton of people are already dead.
Yeah.
Would it have been easier to just open everything back up, and the same amount of people would have died, but it would have gotten over it faster?
No. Because more people would die. If literally the exact same people died, then I don't know.
The people still die.
Yes, but in your situation where we open everything up, right? More people would get infected, which means
we don't know.
We can't know.
So
I don't want to know. Knowing things makes things worse.
But I'm gonna look this up.
How hospitals are already filled?
Yeah.
That would be more of an issue because more people would be infected.
How much of the population?
Check how many people smallpox killed.
Have
Or
COVID.
Or the Black Death.
Well, that was ages ago. Okay.
That may have been
Black
ages
Death,
ago.
if it came back today, we would have been able to get it done really quick.
Okay, that's true. We would have been able to detain it because we already know about it. But, like, I just mean like the equivalent. Because Black Death, something that people don't know about, right? That kind of popped out of nowhere. And then, people kind of just were like, oh, that's weird. And then kept going along their day. It's the same thing.
All right, so in the U.S., there have been 20 million people calculated total that have been infected. Population of the U.S. is 328.2 million. So about 20 over 328 equals damn it. So if you carry the decimal point, ignore my statistics right now. It's very
Oh, you're just making fun of me because I dropped that one.
no. Shut up. Also, ha ha ha.
I did it in pursuit to maintain a good sense of mental health, and I didn't like it very much. It also lets me be focused on my passion. Anyway.
6% of the population so far has been... Wait, no, I might have calculated. No, I think that's right. 6% have been infected with COVID so far. And of those people, total, 322,000 have died. But again, the statistic isn't exactly the most accurate thing because there's so many people dying that basically if they have COVID and they die of any cause, they just count it towards the death counter. So it could be higher, it could be lower. But that's like the approximate number.
Rest in peace.
So say if the rest of the population, so 300 million,
approximately.
One, two, three.
I don't want to hear this number.
1, 2, 3. And then times 0.001. Another 300,000 would die. So that's what would happen if we opened up the country right now to everyone. Except of course the vaccine is coming out, so it'd probably be less. But that's the amount of number of people that would die. 300,000 more.
I'm not sure on the math, but I still don't like that number.
Of course, some other statistician should do this. But if we were to open up, if we were to still do what we were doing, how many more people are going to die?
I don't find that worth it. It'd just be easier to force everybody inside. It's like, you're forcing us to stay inside. We're forcing us to wear masks. You're taking away our freedom. It's like, dude, deal with it for 2 weeks. Then we're all chill.
It would have been 2 weeks.
You can go back to whatever you're doing. Okay? Suck it up. Stay inside. Get some food. Get some water. Remember when toilet paper craze happened? And it was just like, oh my god.
That was interesting.
That was weird. It was like, oh god. We were genuinely worried about being able to grab some.
Yeah.
And it was like, jeez.
Now it's fine. But...
Well, we went to the Costco and people were rolling out with pallets of it, and I was just like, what? How do you? Why? That's a literal year's worth. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Wait a sec. Wait. Hold on.
I believe I just answered my own question. Next thing.
All right, next thing to talk about. Predictions for 2021. This whole thing will end either really quickly, as in beginning of February, or not very quickly, as in May.
I believe that's correct. I mean, either it'll wind down towards the end of January because they're mass producing now, So I think as long as the military can just boom, 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 like they just distribute millions upon millions of vaccines on the major cities, and you can probably set up like appointments and stuff. Like, I think people could start getting vaccinated at least last week of January. That's what I'm thinking. Because if like every vaccine factory on the planet just started making a COVID vaccine, then it's like, boom, 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 boom. We're all good. We're all good. It can be done. We will survive. I want to go back to school.
I will survive.
I want to meet all of the cool people in my classes because there are some really cool people. Yeah.
They're talking about like making like quote unquote COVID passes where it checks if you're vaccinated.
Interesting. How does it?
And
do that?
no, as in like you get vaccinated and you get the pass. It's like a driver's license or something.
Okay. That's interesting.
And I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Yeah.
Because that could easily turn into a situation where it's like, you don't have a COVID pass. You are now going to be segregated.
I don't think it's ever going to get to that point, because by then, hopefully, it's just gone. But there would definitely be some like, oh, you're not vaccinated. You gotta go over there, or you can't come here.
Me, you can't come here. You can't get this job.
Oh
whatever.
God! And then we're gonna get the freaking anti-vax Karens who are gonna be like, who are gonna try and have their own civil rights movement because they're gonna think it's the same level, and it's like, no,
yeah,
no, just don't do that.
Well, I think 2020 will be much better than this year, though, unless some big war breaks out.
You might want to change one of the numbers you just said.
I said 2021.
You said 2020.
I said 2021. I can go back in the footage.
I can go back in the footage too.
Oh my God! I said what I meant. You got what I meant. Okay, next year, the year that's coming after this one,
yes,
is gonna be much better than this one. Unless shut up. I said
It's gonna be really funny when you go back and realize you actually did say 2020.
Shh, it's whatever. But like, unless some big war springs out, and by the way, have you been seeing all of the memes about how the nuclear arms treaty is ending in February?
Are we seriously gonna hop from end of global pandemic to nuclear war?
Okay, no, but that's like a completely different circumstance, because the treaty doesn't actually need to exist technically.
I know. It's just like a formal document.
But technically it does in fact end February 2021.
It'll just become like the bro code, you know? Like,
it doesn't actually like exist physically.
It's just there. Like,
yeah.
You know, like whatever, the secret codes in like public where it's like, you know, a driver stops for you as you're about to cross the street. You wave your hand for some reason, and then you pass. For some reason,
it doesn't even mean anything. Sometimes it means thank you for letting me go. Sometimes it means no, you go, and I'm never sure which one it's gonna mean.
I believe it's palm up is you can go, and then
the different orientation angles of palm depends the angle in which the driver. There's it's all written down in the
street code.
In the Area 51. In Area 51, it's locked up.
Was the Area 51 raid was last year, right?
It might have been 2 years ago.
Really? Dang. It's been a long time.
I might be completely wrong. I mean, it was either 1 or 2 years ago. It's in that. It's no longer than 2 years. I can guarantee that.
Yeah. Because I was in high school.
Wait, no, it was last year. I remember now.
It was last year. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I remember thinking. You're not gonna find anything or be able to get in because that is a military base with guns. Please,
and that's exactly why they wanted to break in. Is because what secrets are they holding there besides the obvious, you know, like a few planes and stuff?
Yes,
we don't know. But honestly, we don't know. We have no idea what's inside them.
You're right. We don't know what the government is doing.
The government isn't exactly our buddy pal friends. Okay.
I mean, actually, yeah, you're right. Like they aren't bad, but they're not the best. the government. It's it's another bro code thing.
It's another bro. What is that?
Society is built on bro codes,
Yeah.
or
Or as some people like to call them, social
norms.
constructs.
Yes.
Social norms. Yeah.
Yeah.
As the peasants like to say, the uneducated.
I see. I'm very. I'm happy we're getting a change of pace when it comes to the presidency.
Mhm.
Because, just it's always nice to have somebody different in charge, especially when the previous person
Mhm.
only played golf, pretty much, and threatened other
Yep.
countries.
Actually, I will
times.
say this: the only one thing that I'm aware of that Trump actually did good was
Oh, whoa!
he.
Hey, what? You were getting all political here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant anonymous president number 42,846. No relation to real life persons or events. They're entirely fictitious.
Hypothetical.
Is the whole stuff with North Korea kind of got patched up?
Yeah,
He did
okay,
that.
that's true.
That was
He
nice.
did do that. But he like North Korea blocked him. Like they refused to talk to him.
Well,
2
North
months.
Korea refuses to talk to
No.
everyone?
No. Like they were talking, right? And then like literally a band that broke up. Like North Korea just refused to talk to him 2 months after they met up and shook hands.
Well, they're not threatening us with nuclear weapons now.
I
So
understand. I understand, but
fine.
now it's like, hey bud, how are you doing? And like left on red. It's
Yeah.
like, hey, want to hang out this Saturday? Left on red, because like they see the stuff he does over here, and they're like,
Yeah.
that guy is weird. That guy, ugh.
I mean, Kim Jong Un is still worse than fictitious president
I
number
know, but like
48,856.
imagine being so bad that Kim Jong Un refuses to speak to you.
I mean, again, Kim Jong Un refuses to speak to literally anybody who could possibly say anything negative about the glorious country of North Korea.
Correct.
Same with China, kind of, except
Kinda, but
China is like the money capital of the world, besides like the U.S.
Yeah.
But even the U.S.,
We
everything has to pander to China so much just because there's so much money there.
yeah, that's true. But like also with China, like I know like a lot of people who are like currently living in China.
How do you know people that are currently living in China?
I know a lot of people, okay?
How do you even manage to do that?
I am omnipotent and can pop into the world wherever I want. And I thought, hey,
The
that
fact-
guy is
the
eating
fact
a
that
bun.
I
Is
just
it
said
good?
a negative comment about China means I have now been banned from the country.
That is correct.
Are you gonna say anything negative about the country, Ty?
Well,
You got any things to say?
I don't have anything negative to say.
Hmm.
Like, of course, like some knockoff products is like, oh, hey, this product is of lower quality than
Good,
the original version.
your social credit score is going up. Good job, Ty. You did it.
I'm so good at this. But I don't have anything negative to say about it. But anyway, they're living over there, and like they're doing okay. Like they're Americans who are just vibing, because like they have jobs.
Just in China.
Yeah, one of them is. I don't know this one personally, but one of them is a YouTuber.
Huh?
And yeah, he hasn't posted in like 2 weeks, but he's fine.
2 weeks. 2 weeks for a lot of YouTubers is like nothing.
Yeah. Except for us, because we post.
We're cool.
So you should subscribe. No. Or
So you should subscribe for daily uploads.
Well, that'll happen
That happens soon.
sometime.
Sometime in the mystery.
In the future. Known as
January 7th.
Yeah. More predictions. I bet the currently unoccupied store on the corner near my street is going to have a coffee shop. That is what I bet it's going to become.
That's what you want it to become because you have a caffeine addiction.
I do not have a caffeine addiction. Just
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
after
sure.
this I'm debating going to get Starbucks does not mean I have a caffeine addiction.
Just because I can't wake up on time if I don't have my proper dosage
Oh
of
my
caffeine
god,
does not
no.
mean.
That one I literally just slept in. I turned off my alarm and I kind of just like
Why'd you turn off your alarm on the day you
no
needed
no
to
no
be somewhere in the
no.
morning?
I snoozed it. I snoozed it, and
I never snooze my alarm.
I only have
because
one alarm. And,
if I know if I can't it takes me ages to go to sleep.
it takes me
And I'm
ages
not
to
just
wake up.
That's why I never take naps. Is because it takes me so long, like half an hour, just to
Really?
be sitting there. Yeah.
You got to do that like Navy technique where it's like you slowly shut down
That takes
every piece
months and months to practice.
Yeah,
I
but
saw
you
a
might as well
video
do it.
of it, and it was like how to fall asleep in 5 minutes. I was like, yo, this technique must be sick, and it's like this is gonna take months of practice. I'm like, actually, kind of cringe. You know, it's the Navy, so they're
Yeah.
always cringe.
Why do you hate the Navy?
I discussed this in length on
I
SMP
forgot,
Nations episode 6, I think. I'm still
Go
gonna
watch
I'll
SMP
try
Nations.
go on even though I'm not even halfway done with editing the series and it's been over for months. I will finish it eventually. I'm guaranteed I'm gonna finish it, okay?
Yes.
Just like how I'm gonna
Drake.
finish the JoJo Golden Wind reaction series. Despite the fact that it might
have been a
was
year.
it? It's been over a year now.
It's been over a year.
And I've only done 6 episodes. Oh,
Wow.
why is it 6 episodes? I always get stuck on.
I don't
It
know. Maybe
doesn't
you have
matter.
an association with sixes. What a coincidence.
Wait, are you 666? Are you implying that I'm like the devil or something? You're worrying me.
You're not the devil.
You're not. Of course not. That's ridiculous. That's
You're
ridiculous.
not the devil. No.
Then who is? Huh? Is
I
the devil? Maybe. Ooh.
Yeah, sure. The devil's the devil. I won't be
Wow.
disclosing any names.
We got a name, yo.
Anyway, 2021. There was that funny commercial that talking about 2021. I think Christmas of 2021 I'm going to appreciate a lot.
Yeah.
I'm going to like that Christmas. I bet. And future me, if you're currently at Christmas time and you're having a flashback, because we both know we get flashbacks or flash forwards sometimes.
Yes, of course.
Just know you deserve it, man. It's been rough, and I hope.
Well, what if the world ends? Okay, you know how the Mayans were like 2012. They flipped the 2 and the 1. It's 2021.
Are we somehow going to relate
die.
everything back
Everyone's
to the
gonna die.
Mayans?
Yes,
I'd rather not
they're very
die.
rad and cool. Well, no one does except for some people.
Nah,
But that's besides the point. So what happens if the Earth starts to crack in half?
if the
Does
Earth
the government
literally
just go, well,
is literally
goodbye,
all
everybody.
they can
It's
say.
over. That's too bad, you guys. You govern yourselves. Goodbye.
Anarchy time?
Basically,
Do you want to join my tribe in Anarchy time?
I think that'd be pretty cool.
Cool. Let's get the boys and they can all join the tribe. We'll have I don't know what should be our tribe chant.
Our tribe chant? I don't know.
I was thinking ooga chaka ooga ooga
Ooga chaka.
ooga ooga.
That would be pretty funny.
It'd be funny. Like imagine you're just chilling there, right? And this rival tribe comes up and they're like ooga chaka ooga ooga. ooga, chaka, ooga,
They'd be
ooga.
so threatened, like, and scared that they wouldn't even bother.
Obviously, yeah. I don't know. What are we ending the year with? You know, what are we ending season 1 with?
And we've been so negative throughout this whole thing. I mean,
Yeah.
people are so tired of us talking
People
about
are
the stupid
tired of
things.
us.
People are tired of 2020. People have had enough of this. That's why we're getting inside of our system right now. There's gonna be nothing but things going forward. All right,
Did you just
we're gonna be
knock
going
something
in.
over.
No, I hit the table and it shake the
Okay.
microphone.
I see. Oh, show them the thing your microphone can do. Or I guess not show them, but like have them listen to what it can do.
I have the echo effect.
Whoa.
It's pretty cool. So I can add funny, humorous moments to the podcast if I remember it exists.
Yep. Just as he totally remembered by himself just now.
Yep, just how I didn't need to be reminded.
Yep. Perfect memory.
We're gonna move on to the new year with a fresh outlook.
Fresh start.
Despite the fact that human conceptualizations of years are completely arbitrary and time doesn't exactly conform to 1 year, we're gonna be doing it anyway. We're gonna bend the laws of reality to make it better, all right? Because that's what we do here
really
in
wanna
the Daily
bend the
Dose of
laws.
Existence business. We bend the laws of reality to make things better, all right? We're not gonna take this opportunity and be like, oh, boo-hoo, we're so sad. I can't go watch the Sonic the Hedgehog movie in the theater. We're gonna.
We talked about that one already.
We talked about it already.
Yeah.
We're gonna make the most of this, all right? No matter how bad things get, we're gonna be super rad cool as always.
Of course. Believe in yourself. Believe in others. Trust in others. Be nice. Be kind.
I hope that
Understand.
you in the audience and you, Ty, I guess,
And
continue to
wow,
be
okay.
being so rad cool,
I am
epic
red cool.
gamers.
You're red cool. No,
We're
you're
all
breathtaking.
rad cool. Shut up.
Remember when you did that? That was so cool. He's red cool.
Yes, I. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I'm aware.
Okay, good.
Wholesome,
Good.
wholesome Keanu Reeves 100. I'm aware.
Wholesome. That's not very wholesome. 100 Spider-Man.
That's
I loved watching that.
Are you a
movie.
Redditor?
What?
It's so stupid.
I'm not a redditor, Spider-Man.
It's like so. Okay, it's much funnier when you actually see
It's
the video.
funnier when you see
In the description down below. I'm not putting it.
I'm not putting it in the description either. I don't think I'll remember to like do that. Anyway,
I will absolutely not.
Coolio.
We're gonna forget this moment right now.
Dang.
But it doesn't matter because we will continue being rad cool,
Yeah.
despite the fact that everything is temporary and we're all gonna die. It doesn't matter.
I thought we were gonna start being positive.
I am
Dang.
being positive.
You jumped right to death.
Yes. All right. Everything is temporary. All right. But that is including the bad stuff.
I
That's
guess
the best part about it.
Oh,
For
that's where
every
you were going
for
with
every
this. Okay,
cool
okay, I
rad
see.
person that disappears, also known as they literally die,
Wow.
one of your worst enemies also is gonna die. And keep that in your mind. Keep all the good things go away, but all the bad things go away too. It's all equal.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Whatever you're worried about right now, it's gonna pass by. It's gonna go away. Things will get better. Because that's just the way of the universe. As the universe returns to entropy, everything bad goes with it too.
It all
So-
starts anew.
Stay radical, gamers.
This has been Discussing the Universe.
With Drake.
And Ty, we hope you enjoyed season 1. See you
It's
next
been
year.
a really wild ride.
Or actually,
See ya!
This is coming out on New Year's, which means
It's coming on New Year's.
We'll see you
See
next
ya
week.
this year, baby!
Woo!